We do it in a subtle
You
way
know.
most of the time. A lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I won't say every woman, but
We never speak for all people.
Mhm.
It's not a blanket statement, but I just get lost in the fact. I laugh really when guys can't communicate without words. You know, they think that the message didn't come across because they didn't open their mouth. No, she was paying attention.
oh, yeah.
Your ass better start paying attention.
Women pay attention.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Not a lot of women. Not a lot
Well,
of women.
no.
Well, a lot of women, but not as many as you think.
And really?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm way more detailed than a lot of women I've met,
Man.
and it's not because of my choice of woman, because I've chosen from all different levels or calibers. You know what I'm saying? I've met so many different personalities. I can't make this stuff up.
Okay.
It's a lot of y'all that use the term y'all hate when we say it. I ain't like these other niggas. Do you know how many women I've met that constantly tell me, I ain't like these other women? And I'm like, you don't even realize you're saying it just like they say
Just
it.
like they say it.
At the same time that they say it, for the same reason. We're
Okay.
human, man.
Okay.
Ain't nothing under the sun new. You know? But moving forward, the hardest thing you had to tell a man was that you're independent, right?
Mhm.
Well, for me, the hardest thing I ever had to tell a woman while dating was that I'm not interested anymore.
I've had that.
I'm not interested like I
I
thought
thought you
would
said
be.
that the question was about you, though. I guess that is about you.
That's about me.
Yeah.
I'm telling her what I think.
Okay.
I'm not interested in you, ma'am.
Okay.
Like I thought I
Well,
was.
in that
in the
aspect,
beginning.
I think that is
That's pretty harsh.
that's very hard. That has been hard for me. I've gone through that recently, and it's been very
Yeah.
hard. When you said when you asked the question, it was more like just about me, but
Oh, I get what you're saying.
I feel
get
like
what you're
that's
saying.
more about that person that I'm dating.
Mm-mm. Maybe I should have worded it different. Maybe I should have asked how you feel in
How
this
I feel.
situation. Something
Mhm.
you had to tell them about you and how you feel. You know, all encompassed. I would say that the biggest thing was I had to tell somebody I'm not interested. You know, and in telling her that, even though she was a great woman, she's married now, kids, happy as ever. I'm glad I didn't hold that up, because if you saw them, you know them actually. They are perfect. When I
Perfect
see them,
for
I'm
each
just not perfect in the sense of they don't go through nothing, because I'm sure every
We're
relationship
perfect
goes
for
through
each
something.
other.
But when I see them, it's just like I couldn't have done a better job than the great guy she chose. He's a good dude, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even ready for no relationship even back then, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at the couple now, and I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't waste her time. I'm so glad I didn't hold her up. So many men hold on to, she thick, she fine, the sex be good. What else? Girls. Girl, he be blowing my back out. And what else?
What else is it to it? What else is it?
What else? What
Yeah.
does he do for you?
Yeah, yeah.
He don't answer the phone. He don't come see you in the daytime. He don't take you nowhere. He ain't trying to help you. Y'all not building together. He doesn't even tell you how to elevate from the position you're in now. He can't even teach you nothing. You're not even teachable. Why are y'all together?
Cause the D is good.
And the coochie good.
Because
Y'all
good
are wasting each other's time.
time. Yep, yep. You're right.
And holding up so many other people from getting in fruitful relationships. You know
I
what I'm
would
saying?
say that has been a difficult, very, very difficult thing for me to tell a guy yes that I'm not interested. Because my thing is, I hate when I know a dude
Was he
is
a good guy?
He was a good guy.
Yeah.
He really was a good guy. Gentleman, like all of that. Really good guy, but I wasn't feeling him. Like it just, I wasn't getting that. I wasn't getting the, you're not the guy that I feel like is going to motivate. Yeah, the spark wasn't there. The motivation wasn't there. Like, but I knew he was into me. And I hate hurting people's feelings. I really do. I hate hurting a man's feeling. The reason why I hate hurting a man's feeling because I know it takes a lot of energy and confidence from a man just to approach a woman. So if I know it's gonna took you a lot just to even approach me and let me know that you're interested in me.
That's crazy because it don't take a lot for me to approach a woman.
Oh well, but then
a
woman can, but
I'm okay with rejection.
See, a lot of men are not okay with rejection.
I know that humans,
and so
not just
humans. You're right, humans
really don't take rejection well. And I've always been the guy that all you could say is no. And then what? My mama told me no about a lot of shit growing up.
What is different with your mama and a
But
girl?
I'm just saying, I got used to no at home first.
Yeah.
Then I got out in the world and realized a no is just a no.
But you saying like, well, if a woman,
if you're
really into a girl that you like and she tell you no,
listen. The most beautiful women in the world have told me no, and I went and partied like it never happened. Because in my mind, they're allowed to say no. But also, the older I got, I realized sometimes they wasn't saying no because they wasn't into me too. Sometimes they were saying no, sparing me the problems they're going through right now.
That's true.
Sometimes girls were still in love with who they was in love with. Sometimes they was fighting with dudes they ain't even in love with. He just crazy.
And
she's like, instead of me explaining my crazy situation, I'm gonna just say no to the drink and no to the date. Let me fix this over here. Girls have even come back to me and said to me, thank you for your patience. I appreciate you. Some guys are pushy. You know, you didn't even question why I said no. You just said have a beautiful night. You know what I'm saying? If you want to drink later, let me know. You walked off. Months and months later, I don't even remember the girl's name. By the time she came back, jogged my memory, I'm like, oh yeah. And she like, listen, you was such a gentleman, I want to buy you a drink.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? With her new dude.
That's real.
New dude, like, yeah, she told me you was a good dude, man.
Yeah.
This is a couple walking up to me of a girl that rejected me saying, hey, I just appreciate you accepting my no.
Because there's a lot of men that don't
I didn't know that.
There's a lot of men that
But I didn't know it was that many men out here that can't take rejection because I was the dude that it never affected. I was never the dude.
I've gotten it before.
That's
forget you too then.
Man, girls have told me dudes follow them from the club, calling them all kind of bees,
right?
Hoes and.
All I said is no, I'm good. That's it. I'm good.
Well, I'm good sound a little. I don't know. Every time a girl, I'm good, cause
no, it's how you
before I even say how you doing, I'm good, and I'm like, yeah, you are.
I say it with kindness. I know that about you. Right.
I know that about you.
I appreciate. I always say no, I appreciate it, but I'm good. You know,
that
if
about
a guy come to me and asks, can I get you a drink? I'll say no, I'm good. I appreciate it though. But I mean, because I've been in a situation where a guy has bought me a drink, and I feel it's like the pressure that you gotta talk to this dude for the whole time that you in the spot.
You don't take the drink because of what comes with the drink.
Yes, a lot of times.
Which is why I don't date people now, because I know what comes with it. Not the financial part of it, because naturally, here's where I'm at with it. I done told girls, you asking me, I can show you right now the number of girls in my inbox, but it'll be a breach of contract of me keeping people business out the streets. You know who I am. I don't tell people business.
Right.
But these girls ask me out. You know what I say next? You paying for it.
You tell them they paying for it.
You damn right. Because if I ask you to dinner.
Yeah, you're right. It should be like that though. If I ask you
out. But I'm letting them know who I am up front on purpose. Because that weed them out. They don't talk to me no more.
So when you say you paying, it just
you paying for it. You can call me broke. You can call me legal. You can call me whatever you want. But the truth of the matter is, you asked me out.
That's true.
So when you show it to somebody else, they'll be like, yeah, but you asked him. He didn't ask you out. Now, if he asked you out and then said you paying for it, that's weird.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've never done a woman like that.
I don't ask a man out if you ain't into it.
I didn't ask you out because I ain't trying to spend $90 when I'm trying to buy cameras and, you know, anything for the show. I'm investing on this show.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to misguide you and tell you I'm going to spend something on you when I'll be on that date the whole time writing my script.
How I'm going to get this next show off, man.
How I'm going to do this. I need to make that move. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That ain't even cool.
Yeah, I've been in a situation.
You take somebody out to enjoy them.
I'm like, I appreciate the drink. I appreciate when a man offers to buy me a drink, but it is a lot easier to accept a drink when you know there's not going to be any
backlash.
Yeah, like I'll give a prime example. I was bought a drink because somebody a company I worked for before, he was a customer or whatever, and he saw me, he was like, I ain't seen you in years, I'm gonna buy you a drink or whatever. He always tried to flirt with me whenever he came in. But he was just like, oh, I gotta buy you a drink. I ain't seen you this and that. So I'm like, okay, thank you, whatever. So buy me a drink, we have a conversation, and we're talking for about 10 minutes or so. And then I'm like, well, I'm gonna go over here and holler at my girls. I came with my girls, I'm gonna go back with my girls.
I don't know you to be like that. You normally buy a drink back.
Yeah, I normally do.
That's who I know you to be.
I normally would buy a drink back. But here's the reason why I didn't buy the drink back. Is because, so less than 5 minutes after me going, kicking it with my girls, I'm over there, I'm chopping up, and I see a homeboy from school that I ain't seen in years coming to the spot. So we give each other hugs, we dapping it up, we hugging or whatever, and we like sitting there chatting for about 10 minutes. Dude that bought me a drink comes in. Dang, why you over here talking to him for 15 minutes? Blah, blah, blah.
Already got possessive.
I'm talking about, bruh. This my homeboy. Like, where you even come from? Like, just because you bought me a drink don't mean you own me for the night, and that's what it is.
You my old lady. I done bought that.
And that's why I buy my own drink. I don't need you to think that. We did not go together. I was thrown off. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, we ain't even, me and my homeboy, we ain't even hugged up, kissing them. We just talking, having a conversation. He come out the blue. Why are you talking to him for?
I'm so mad.
Bruh, like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's kind of like, I buy you a drink, I own you for the night type thing. And so I just eliminate that, and I'll just say, no, I'm good. I appreciate it. I got one already that I ordered.